Hi, I am Freyman Alexis Arboleda Riascos. I am a student of UNAD. In this occasion, I am going to explain in a mini lesson about phonetic and phonology. This is an activity to, of course, introduction to linguistics. That is the task 4 about speech sounds and semantics. First, we have to understand what is phonetics and phonology and the difference between the both. Phonetics is the study of the sounds that are generated and or used when we speak, when we talk. It also studies how these sounds are formed, how they are transmitted, and phonetic help us or help you understand how a word is read and written, thus helping the speaker to understand more clearly and easily the language. Phonetic help us to more easily understand words and the difference between one or the other. We can say that the phonetics is universal. For example, a as in cat. When we say cat, something is the example, we use phonetics clearly. A to say car, and this the symbols to use in vowel. Now, phonology. Phonology studies phonemes, which are the minimum basis that distinguishes the selection and organization of sounds to indicate meanings. Changing a phoneme can automatically change what you want to understand. This is why phonology is more precise in the study of phonemes, providing greater clarity when transmitting messages through vocal language. We can say or conclude that the phonology is more specific. For example, duck, luck, tall, call. The phonology show us the difference in pronunciation through words that have a, a similar writing. Now we're going to study the expression the phoneme that same but different. About that, we have to say the phonemes are small but very precise tones and accents that are used whenever you want to pronounce a word in English. The phoneme must be well pronounced to be exact and not confusing. For example, peace to say live in peace. For example, the Colombian people dreams live in peace in their country and peace, and he wants a piece of cookie. The pronunciation is so similar, but the words are the words and meaning is so different. A second example is see. They cannot see the screen cinema, and I can see the airplane for my colleagues. The sound is so similar, but the meaning is so different. Other example is where. Where would you like to eat today? And where to wearing. For example, he is wearing a red shoes. A clear example to the phonology and phonetics and phoneme is evident between the British English and American English in the sound of pronunciation or of our two languages. British English and American sound noticeable different. The most obvious difference is the way that the letter R is pronounced. In British English, when R comes after a vowel in the same syllable, for example, as in car, hard, or market, the R is not pronounced. In American English, the R is pronounced. For example, car in British English sounds car without R. In American English, the R is pronounced. For example, car. We say in American English car, but in British English, we can say car. Other example is hard. In American English sounds hard. In British English sounds hard. Other example is the word water. In American English, that word sounds water, but in British English sounds water. The R is not pronounced. We can see in that table something examples. We can practice. The word advertisement in British English sounds advertisement, but in American English sounds advertisement. Bald, ball, or bold in English, in American English. The word click in British English sounds click. In American English sounds click. The word either in British English sounds either, but in American English sounds either. I hope that you can understand the difference between phonology and phonetics, and I hope that understand the importance to use that mm, that samples that things. Thank you so much.